First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Here's 2nd and 6. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the shotgun, here's Watson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw is Watson. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Watson. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Shotgun snap to Watson. It is brought in the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Texans offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. Demario Davis there on the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now it's Watson. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Back to throw is Watson. He's got his man complete to Johnson. 14 on the pickup. 1st down for Houston.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Here's 3rd and 2. On play action, it's Watson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Texans first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
A play fake. Now Watson to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball is going to go.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. They'll stick with him again. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. They'll run. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will extend to a 10-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. He'll drop to throw. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They face second down and 7. Here's Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 10-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Brought in by Chris Olave. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Saints first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Saints are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Steven Sims to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Watson. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. The motion man is Johnson. Handoff here, up the middle. Ho-ho! And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Watson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Watson now on 3rd down. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Again, it's Watson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Kamara. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Kamara. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks. They'll look to throw. Got his man. That's Graham. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will cut into that lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Sims. A penalty marker is down as he gets up close to the 35, but this one might be coming back a bit. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Watson. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And
the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
if you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On second down, they'll run. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Out of the gun, Watson. And he gets that one complete to Collins. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Watson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, here's Watson. Going right sideline and complete. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They get 21 on that one. 1st down for Houston. Watson to throw again. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. So at halftime, it's the visitors, the Texans, out in front, as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll drop to throw. And that'll be batted down and incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The Saints will punt this one away, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Now, fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. Texans offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Watson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson. That is caught. It is Hopkins. Here comes 3rd and 6. Back to throw is Watson. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
To return, it's Shaheed. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Saints offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Back to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Texans offense back onto the field for their next possession. Here's 1st and 10. Crazy. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Second and 7. Here's Watson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
When you can generate interior pressure and move that pocket into the lap of the quarterback, man, it is hard for these quarterbacks to escape. They want to be able to step up in the pocket, step into their throw. Instead, he's retreating, and he takes the big sack.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But this is taken in by a teammate. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they're going to get to him and take him down. Open man is Hopkins. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So now, following the penalty, they're only going to need a yard. It is 3rd and 1. Following the penalty, they'll run it. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Eating the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Got his man. That's Graham. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Throw right side to Olave. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Slot man in motion left. They'll look to throw again. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a toss to the right for Kamara. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They send the tight end in motion. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 3rd down, here's a run by Kamara. And he's inside the 10. Pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. Good return here, brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Texans offense getting set to get back to work. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. A play fake. Now Watson to throw. He's going to run it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
Second and 11. Shotgun snap to Watson. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to bring up a third down.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Throwing now from the gun. He'll look over the middle and find his running back.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out quickly to Olave. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
They'll look to throw yet again. There's that man again. Another catch. They need one right now. 3rd and long. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. The motion man is Johnson. On 1st down, Watson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Watson now on 3rd down. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. It is a big-time play for Houston. And even 30 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a toss, right side, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete. A gain there of 11. 1st down, New Orleans.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Back to throw. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now, this looks like a design run. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. Here is 2nd and 7. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. They'll drop to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Here's Kamara. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll take it at the 12. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin here on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Back to the ground after the penalty. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll stick with him again. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Third and 6. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.